Yeah.
No. Oh, never mind. I thought we couldn't.
Just tell my teachers cuss words, man.
I just accidentally put a long beep for the entire video.
Or just cut it out. Cut out anything that's like unimportant in this. Alright, anything that's on DNA, you guys go venture, find it. You can find police reports on people getting arrested for wrong DNA convictions.
What is DNA again?
It's the description of life.
Oh.
It's literally like that's literally it. You want to know to get more specific about it. You know, DNA is the thing that connects like you to being Asian. That's part of it.
DNA is what makes you you. It's what gives you your eye color, your eyebrows, your face sculpture, your hair.
Yeah, you're like special.
It's what you inherit from your mother and father.
Okay, let me go. Alright, I'm here. I should begin.
I'm here too. Kind of already. Oh wait, we're gonna talk about DNA first.
Yeah.
Sadly. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, okay, never mind. He agrees with us.
Does compressor only get rid of horizontal recoil?
Do you guys know what DNA stands for?
No.
Kind of.
Deoxyribonucleic acid.
Yep.
Okay. That was a bit long.
That's what DNA stands for.
Yeah.
I've never had no assignment where I had to do a podcast, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, just for you, because none of us have to do it.
I'm gonna keep it right in that. I'm gonna keep that in.
Hey, bro, I better get a shower or something back. That's it.
Did you know, during DNA replication, DNA unwinds so it can be copied at other times in the cycle?
Actually, in the history of DNA, there was two founders. You wanna know why?
Why?
So there's one dude that actually like found it, right? First found it, right? He's the one that like first literally like discovered it. Then there was another dude that actually gave it an accurate description.
Bro, we have to do his assignment first.
Well, no,
Give me
you
a
can start a
minute.
game, but like.
We can do it without paying that.
Okay.
Either way, I'm
one
doing it
more
up
thing.
it.
In sexual reproduction, organisms inherit half of their nuclear DNA from the male parent and half from the female parent. However, organisms inherit all of their mitochondrial DNA from the female parent. This occurs because only egg cells and not sperm cells keep their mitochondria during fertilization.
That is actually something I didn't research on. There's also like, I think 21% of people that are convicted of crimes was actually wrongfully convicted because DNA wrongfully convicted them.
Yeah.
It's funny.
That's a bit funny.
There's people out there that got convicted of
People,
crimes
like,
because
they
their
got, like,
DNA wasn't
arrested.
like it wasn't matched with the actual DNA that was found at the crime scene.
Yeah.
Huh.
DNA
Trying to
is
think
made up
about-
of chemical building blocks called nucleotides. These building blocks are made of 3 parts: a phosphate group, a sugar group, and one of 4 types of nitrogen bases. To form a strand of DNA, nucleotides are linked into chains with the phosphate and sugar groups alternating. Hold on, I'm not done. Not done. The 4 types of nitrogen bases found in nucleotides are adenine, thymine, I'm probably saying these wrong, guanine,
It's fine.
and cytosine.
Wait, how long does this thing have to be?
20 minutes. That's it.
Like
Oh,
20
that's not
minutes
that bad.
worth
We
of
can say it
content.
for 20 minutes.
Yeah. The order or sequence. Hold on. The order or sequence of these bases determines what biological instructions are contained in a DNA strand. For example, the sequence of ATC GTT might instruct for blue eyes, while ATC GCT might instruct for brown.
I didn't have that one. I have
ATC GT. Hold on. ATC GCT is yeah. It says here that it's possible.
Bro, just say random shit, okay? That you haven't heard.
Go taking the code that was the stats to be you, and basically like changing a certain select number over time, so that you don't have the diabetes in you, or whatever else you have.
Nah, bitch. Amen. Well, anyways, yeah, I don't have anything, I'm sorry.
Search up a police report about how DNA.
Oh, here it is. I found it too. Look, the Swiss biochemist Friedrich Miescher first observed DNA in the late 1800s, but nearly a century passed from that discovery until researchers unraveled the structure of the DNA molecule and realized its central importance to biology. That's good. For many years, scientists debated which molecule carried life's biological instructions. Most thought that DNA was too simple a molecule to play such a critical role. Instead, they argued that proteins were more likely to carry out this vital function because of their greater complexity and wider variety of forms.
Interesting. That's really interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna say something.
What's his name? I forgot my own brother's name. I just noticed that. I forgot my own brother's name for a minute.
Lewis?
Yeah, I said go, like find shit. Just don't say what's his name said.
Okay, so here's another fact right here. The complete DNA instruction book, or genome, for a human contains about 3 billion bases, about 20,000 genes on 23 pairs of chromosomes.
God damn, that's a lot of chromosomes.
Is that why some people have like an extra chromosome? It's not my fault that I thought about that, but like, there's just
no, having more chromosomes does not make you smarter. It creates more mass in your body that you're not supposed to have.
Yo, but autoimmune
having
shit.
less or having more, if done wrong, turns you into what the special kids are at school.
Oh, but the ones that are like based off of that song where it's like, put your hand in the air, try to bite your lip. Alright, bro, it's not my. Alright.
Okay, alright, I got one more, hold on. DNA contains instructions needed for an organism to develop, survive, and reproduce. To carry out these functions, DNA sequences must be converted into messages that can be used to produce proteins, which are complex molecules that do most of the work in our bodies.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny for them to see this podcast and then be like, why is there like an older person in the background? Like, and then it's me, and I'm just like regular voice, you know? And then there's Jacob with his voice, and then Lewis is just in the background like, hey.
Okay, one more. Each DNA sequence that contains instructions to make a protein is known as a gene. The size of a gene may vary greatly, ranging from about 1,000 bases to 1 million bases in humans. Genes only make up about 1% of the DNA sequence. DNA sequences outside of this 1% are involved in regulating when, how, and how much protein is made in the human.
I wonder if there's DNA stuff about guns.
No. DNA only belongs in living organisms.
Like, I shoot gun. I shoot DNA gun.
No, that's from inheritance.
That's like future shit.
Oh. Shut your face. No, I'm just kidding.
That's from generational inheritance of behavioral stuff.
Okay.
Ancestors.
And want to talk about how it could be in future?
Wait, what?
Anyone
How
want to talk about
DNA
how it
could be used in the future?
Yeah.
Well, in the future, which is far away, in the future, when the rich have the capabilities, or when the scientists have capabilities of selecting what your baby is born with, I believe there will be a purchasing process where you pay to change the DNA on your child, on how you want your baby to come out. So if you want them to be a boy, it would be like a lot of freaking money. But if you want them just to have like different eye colors, it would probably be cheaper.
Low-key, that'd be funny too.
But somewhere around the same price.
Honestly, we probably, if you wanted...
That's what I'm saying! We're just building their stats, bro! That's what I'm saying!
Honestly, you could make...
Cause right, you said that, and then I was sitting there, and I was like, you know, low-key it'd be funny, because, and then Ty was like, because we're pretty much building our child's stats, and I was like, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Nah, you know what's another thing?
What?
Real life furries could be a thing.
Oh, that's true. Alright, Ty, calm down. Calm down.
You can make it so that your baby is extremely hairy when they come out. But you can't have them get pointed ears or anything like that. That's another thing that will take DNA from an animal sample.
Yeah, I'm gonna like erase DNA.
Okay, here. Hold on, listen.
I got something. So here's the history of it. James Watson was the first to describe the idea of DNA, right? And Francis Crick. There was to help fully understand the discovery of DNA, which Fred Messenger was the first one. Apparently, to Nature.com, James Watson and English physics Francis Crick discovered DNA in the late 1950s, and it was discovered by them messing around with DNA. They were the first.
What two names was it?
It was James Watson and Francis Crick.
And James Watson was the one that was like that came up with the idea of DNA, and
James Watson is the dude that described, like, gave an accurate description.
Yeah.
While Francis Crick was an extra. He was just there to help James Watson. The main person who first discovered it was Fred Rich Messenger.
Here goes another fact. Hold on. DNA's instructions are used to make proteins in a two-step process. First, enzymes read the information in a DNA molecule and transcribe it into an intermediary molecule called messenger ribonucleic acid, or mRNA. I have a biology textbook on standby. That's from college.
Okay.
Holy shit! I forgot you had that. I'm not gonna lie. No, it just had
No,
it.
I seek knowledge.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm gonna use the pistol from Siege. I'm making load up, by the way, for co-op.
Next, the information contained in the mRNA molecule is translated into the language of amino acids, which are the building blocks of proteins. This language tells the cell's protein-making machinery the precise order in which to link the amino acids to produce specific protein. This is a major task because there are 20 types of amino acids, which can be placed in many different orders to form a wide variety of proteins, thus creating a human.
There's right now something called gene therapy that helps fix the genes that are damaged by diseases and other stuff. So let's say you got diabetes, you can get gene therapy and that will fix that so you won't have that anymore.
That's really expensive.
Oh yeah, that's just like mad expensive. Why is it so expensive though?
If it comes out clear. The importance of DNA became clear in 1953 thanks to the work of James Watson, Francis Crick, Maurice Wilkins, and Rosalind Franklin. By studying X-ray diffraction patterns and building models, the scientists figured out the double helix structure of DNA, a structure that enables it to carry biological information from one generation to the next. No, it doesn't. Radiation does. Radiation rewrites your DNA. That's why it's so bad to be around radiation. That's why they don't like you standing in front of the microwave every single time you cook something in the microwave, because it causes long-term That means if you do it every single time for like a year, it creates some sort of damage. But over 10 years, it'll create even more damage.
Whoa.
James Watson was the first NHGRI director and appears here as part of our history collection. Despite his scientific achievements, Dr. Watson's career was also punctuated by a number of offensive and scientifically erroneous comments about his beliefs on race, nationalities, homosexuality, gender, and other social topics. Dr. Watson's opinions on these topics are unsupported by science and are counter to the mission and values of NHGRI. That one does not need to be put in. that one does not need to be put in, trust me.
Also, DNA has helped with a lot of like diseases and a bunch of other like viruses. Take like the flu, for example. When we first come back to it, we didn't know anything about it, and so we just told people to do this, do that, until we learned about DNA, and DNA started to do research on that, which taking like DNA samples or little samples from the flu and putting it into a system, allowing us to find out what is the main protagonist of the flu and curing it, just like COVID. COVID.
What's called?
Trying to see something important. Alright, great job, dude. Shit.
What are you
Yeah, bro, like, I told you to say something crazy, and then you just...
like, try and start saying stuff about the future, how, like, future DNA or something like that. I don't know, it doesn't matter.
You know, like, how your fingerprints have your DNA on them?
Yes.
Is that part of your DNA in my life?
Yeah.
So, like, everything
Okay.
has DNA.
Yeah, everything you touch has your DNA on it because of the oils and the skin flakes that come off when you touch something. So here's something that I can definitely say that will show or give light to an understanding of how crazy DNA can be. I don't know if you've seen, but there are people out there that are born with higher bone density, which actually causes them to have lower chances of them breaking their bones. There was a man that was recorded in time that could stick his arm into a bear trap and it wouldn't break his arm. He would get bruised, yes, but it wouldn't break his arm. When bear traps are physically capable of breaking human bones because they're built for bears.
Jesus.
As, you know, time goes on, you think you will get stronger or weaker?
Oh, it depends on that's where natural selection comes in, because there is the topic of inbreeding with a certain species. So that's why we have children and that grow into adults that have deformities or different brain levels on their IQ and their acuteness to awareness and all that. That's why we have children that are born with the Down syndrome and all that. Alright, I'm gonna spit another fact here, hold on. To understand DNA's double helix from a chemical standpoint, picture the sides of the ladder as strands of alternating sugar and phosphate groups. Strands that run in opposite directions. Each rung of the ladder is made up of two nitrogen bases paired together by nitrogen bonds. Because of the highly specific nature of this type of chemical pairing, base A always pairs with base T, and likewise with C and G. So if you know the sequence of the bases on one strand of a DNA double helix, it is a simple matter to figure out the sequence of bases on the other strand. So that means that if you're looking at one side of the ladder of DNA, right, and you only get one letter, it can only be paired with another letter when you're looking at the code, when you finally get the results of the code. So all you have to do is figure out one side of the ladder and you'll figure out the other side. since only one letter can be paired with the other.
How many minutes are we on?
I don't know, I think that's enough though.
To then get his powers.
That's different.
Yeah, so then how is his son gonna get powers?
I don't think
It's a chance. There's a chance of it, but it's not high. It gets lower depending on how the hero was born.
So like Flash has like a
Oh, good game,
10%.
guys! I love what we did there. You know, it was very helpful.
Wait, the game's already over? No shot. Bro, I'm still loading in.
Yeah,
You're joking.
everyone left. It's just us four.
Oh, it's just... Oh, okay, never mind. That's not a bad game. Bet we're playing.
I ain't mad, bro. I want to serve it to myself.
I wish we could actually do that. Pay like 20 a month. Alright, never mind.
How do you guys think DNA will like fuck with like animal species and shit like that?
Well, we're already cloning animals.
Yeah, that's true. We're already cloning.
Yeah,
Didn't someone say that they could like... Didn't they say that like theoretically they could like revive a mammoth or something?
No.
the
They're trying to find a living cell that is still frozen somewhere that contains the living cell of any species that is extinct already. So it could be a T-Rex, Velociraptor. What's up, Ty?
Don't you need like a living cell to clone something?
That's what he just said.
Yes.
That's what I just said.
That's what I was
So they can find a living organism cell, but if they don't know what they're digging up, it could be a mammoth, a T-Rex, a giant gorilla from back then. It could be
Look, I'd want them to duplicate a T-Rex.
some kind of mammal, like one of the creatures that one of the ocean creatures. They don't. Sometimes they don't know what they're reviving.
Actually, not. I completely not want to like not any dinosaurs would I want them to revive at all. Cause dinosaurs were like, dude, those. Have you seen the
They're like
comics for
natural
Jurassic Park, bro? It's terrifying.
They're like natural selection when like even
We got blueberries. Oh my fucking god.
it's like the same thing
But,
with
like,
Call of Duty
completely-
Ghosts.
Completely
Natural
off topic, but like with Jurassic Park, right? In one of the comics, there's like 3 baby dinosaurs. I'm pretty sure that like go in and like snack on a baby real quick. It's gross. Must be like watching them. This is crazy.
Talking about like have you guys seen that video of like a huge crab that like thousands were diving in?
Oh yeah. There are great discoveries made every day about sea creatures being bigger than the
Too big, uncomfortably massive.
Did you see like the giant squid that was washed up?
There's a giant squid.
I mean, yeah, there was some giant squid.
Hey, we got artillery coming in. I don't know what it is.
Alright, I'm gonna be the White Death. Should that be good? Like, is that enough? Or should we like try our best?